Hello and welcome to iCalculator's video series on US tax basics. In this video, we'll be focusing on the state of Washington. We will cover the state's history, types of taxes with detailed explanations, and the various tax exemptions available so you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. Washington became the 42nd state in the United States on November 11, 1889. The state's main GDP comes from industries such as aerospace, technology, and agriculture. Washington's unique cultural and economic features, including its diverse population and thriving tech sector, have shaped its history and tax system. The state has experienced various tax-related events, including the implementation of a sales tax in 1935, and the adoption of a business and occupation tax in 1933. It is important to understand the various taxes and tax exemptions available in Washington, so you get the most from your money. First, let's take a look at the different type of taxes. Sales and use tax, property tax, business and occupation tax, real estate excise tax, estate tax, and public utility tax. Now let's take a look at these different types of tax in further detail. Sales and use tax. This tax applies to most goods and services sold within the state. It is collected by businesses and remitted to the state government. Property tax, a tax imposed on real estate and personal property, which is determined by local governments based on property value. Business and occupation tax, a tax levied on the gross receipts of businesses operating in the state. Real estate excise tax, a tax imposed on the sale of real estate within the state. Estate tax, a tax on the transfer of an estate after the owner's death. Public utility tax, a tax on the gross income of businesses that provide certain public utility services, such as telecommunications, electricity, and natural gas. Now we have covered the different types of taxes in detail. Let's now take a look at the various tax exemptions available in Washington. There are various tax exemptions available in Washington, including sales tax exemptions. Exemptions include groceries, prescription medications, certain agricultural supplies, and manufacturing equipment. Property tax exemptions. Exemptions include the senior citizens and disabled persons exemption, exemptions for veterans, and certain types of agricultural and timberland property. Business and occupation tax exemptions. Exemptions include certain types of non-profit organizations, agricultural activities, and specific business activities. Real estate excise tax exemptions. Exemptions include transfers between spouses, transfers to or from government entities, and certain types of transfers involving charitable organizations. Estate tax exemptions. Exemptions include transfers to surviving spouses, transfers to charitable organizations, and transfers to government entities. Public utility tax exemptions. Exemptions include services provided to government entities, non-profit organizations, and certain types of residential services. That is all for this video on Washington tax basics. We hope that this Washington State Tax Guide was helpful in providing you with a better understanding of the state's tax system. By knowing more about the history, types of taxes, how taxes work, and the various exemptions available, you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. Be sure to stay tuned for the next state tax guide in this series, or check out our US Tax Basics playlist. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.